Hi there, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Naseek, and today I'm going to discuss with you these 4 points. The first one, what is NEBOSH IGC or NGC syllabus? What are the learning objectives under the syllabus? What are the important topics that you must learn before your IG1 or NG1 examination? The last one, some repeated important questions that you can expect in your next IG1 or NG1 examination. I will show you the question number and the question paper as well. So let's move on. Before we get into the points, I have a request for you. If you could find this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe my channel. I have already uploaded many videos regarding IG1 and IG2. Most of the videos are in Malayalam. Still, if you don't know Malayalam, still you can have a look at my slides that would help you out for your IG1 or IG2 examination. If you find this video informative, don't forget to hit the like button and leave comment down below. That would motivate me to make more contents like this. The first point, NEBOSH IGC or NEBOSH NGC syllabus. This syllabus is designed to know and do. What does it mean? This means that it is designed to reflect the needs of today's employer, giving learners everything they need to know and everything they need to do to make their workplace safer. Hence, this course is divided into 2 units. You know about that. Most of you guys know about this. Still, I'm just giving you an introduction. This this course is divided into IG1 and IG2. In order to get IGC certificate, you need to pass both IG1 and IG2. In case of NGC, you need to pass both NG1 and NG2. There are 11 elements you need to cover in this IGC program. The first 4 elements are discussed in IG1. Rest of the 7 elements are discussed in IG2. Then when we are discussing about evaluation procedure, there are 3 types of evaluation. The first one, open book examination. That's the important one. That's the only thing that decides your grade and score. I'm not discussing too much about this open book examination because I have already uploaded many videos regarding this. What I'm going to discuss in this video is just important questions, repeated questions for this open book examination. You will get 24 hours to complete this examination. You will be given a scenario. Based on the scenario, you have to answer a set of tasks. After the open book examination, there will be a closing interview. The time of this interview is based on your convenience. This interview is to make sure that you have written your examination yourself without any unauthorized assistance during examination. The purpose is to make sure that you haven't done any malpractice. So moving on, regarding IG2, there are 7 elements and it's a practical assessment. You need to carry out a risk assessment in a real workplace. Based on your work, you need to complete a risk assessment report in a given standard form. Then you need to submit it before NEBOSH. So these are the units of NEBOSH IGC, and these 11 units, these are the 11 units you can see here, 11 numbers. These are the unit names. Then these are the first 4 units here. So these are the topics coming under IG1. And for IG1, the total mark is 100. Out of 100, you need to get minimum of 45 mark to get pass mark. If you get 45 to 64 mark, then it is considered as pass mark. If you could get 65 above and below the 74, then it will be considered as credit score. You are passed with credit score. If you could get 75 plus, then you are the distinction holder. So these are the marking grade. And these uh, these elements are again divided into learning objectives. Most of the candidates don't know about these learning objectives. You must be aware of this because all the topics, all the questions are asking from these learning objectives. You can download this syllabus guide from their NEBOSH official website, www.nebosh.org.uk. You can see this. If I'm not wrong, I think it is under guidance or something in no, under the resources. Okay, so you can search that and you can download this PDF, and at the end of this file you can see the learning outcomes or learning objectives for each element. So in the third column, these are the learning objective, and in the second column these are the correspondent number. So it's quite descriptive. It takes too much time to explain each and everything, so I'm just skipping this. You can have a look if you want. If you want, you can take a screenshot and have a look, a closer look if you need. But I'm showing you these learning objective. There are only 17 learning objectives. Then I'm going to show you these learning objective in simple words that would make easy for understanding. So I have renamed every learning objective, and I have sorted under each element. Under element 1 there are 3 learning objectives. Under element 2 there are 2 learning objectives. Under 3 there are 8 learning objectives, and under element 4 there are 4 learning objectives. In total you need to learn total 17 learning objectives. You know that all the questions are asking based on these 17 learning objectives. So it is very easy to crack the NEBOSH IG1 examination or NG1 examination if you are aware of these learning objectives. So you must listen all these points very carefully. You can read your IGC course material cover to cover, then you will get a good idea about these learning objectives. So the first learning objective is moral reason and financial reason for maintaining good standards of health and safety. It's called as 1.1. It means that the first learning objective or first element. The second learning objective is the legal reasons to maintain good standards of health and safety. That is 1.2. Duties of different types of people, employers duty, employees duty, and contractor management are discussed in this third learning objective. So at the next slide I will show you what are the some questions that you can expect under each element. Okay, don't skip, wait for that. Then element 2, the first learning objective is health and safety management system and its benefit. Under this learning objective you will learn ISO 45001 2018 occupational health and safety management system and ILO 2001 occupational safety and health management system. And the fifth learning objective, HSE policy. There are 3 parts for HSE policy. Then third element is the sixth learning objective is safety culture. Seventh learning objective is factors to improve health and safety culture. The main important topic, important repeated question is indicators of health and safety culture of an organization, like positive culture indicators or negative culture indicators. So under these learning objectives you have to listen, you have to learn these topics: commitment of the management, leadership of the management, competency of the workers, cooperation between management and workers, communication, consultation, training, etc. That eighth learning objectives is safety related behavior of a person. There are some factors that would affect safety related behavior. Those factors are individual human factors, organizational factors, and job factors. Ninth learning objectives is risk assessment. Under the risk assessment, you have to learn 5 steps of risk assessment. and one of the step explains hierarchy of control. In the hierarchy of facade control, you have five elements: elimination, substitution, engineering control, administrative controls, and PPEs. The 10th learning objectives: management of change. Then 11th learning objective: safe system of work. 12th one is PTW. 13th emergency procedure and first aid. The last element is element 4. Under this element you have four learning objective. First one, active and reactive monitoring, accident investigation, safety audit, health and safety review. See, so these are the 17 learning objectives. Let's have a look at some important questions or important topics for your next exam. The main important part is health and safety morals. The question would be like, comment on the health and safety morals of the company. Another one is top management commitment, demonstrating management commitment. The question would be like, comment on the commitment that is shown by the organization, or what is your thought on demonstrating management commitment, that kind of question. The third one is financial arguments to improve health and safety. What are the arguments, what are the financial arguments you could use to convince the directors? That's a common question. Fourth one, legal reasons for managing safety. I'm sorry. Legal reason for managing safety or consequences of violation. Selecting and managing contractors. The main question is, what are the factors to be considered when selecting a contractor, selecting competent contractor? How you can evaluate the competency of the contractor? That's a common question. Effective management of workers' roles and responsibilities. The questions would be like, comment on the effectiveness of roles and responsibilities allocated among the workforce. Workers' responsibilities in the workplace, the questions also similar. Employers' responsibility, what are the violations, or what are the, yeah, comment on the violations, that kind of question. Health and safety management system, management failures, culture, safety culture, negative culture indicators, positive culture indicators, combined worker and involvement, so combined workers and employer involvement, human factors contributing to the incident, like individual human factors, organizational human factors, job factors, suitability of the risk assessment, whether it is suitable or not, whether it is good in terms of preventing accident or not, that kind of questions may be asked. Comment on the effectiveness of the risk assessment. The common question is, in case of work from home, how the institute or how the organization managing their workers, that the workers, those who are working from home, and assessing the TW system, Medicaid, first aid provisions, evaluating developing health and safety competence. What are the actions you can do to implement or to improve the competency of the person? What are the fire arrangements that you could have seen in the scenario? What are the positive points regarding fire safety arrangements? What are the negative points regarding fire safety arrangements? That are the common question. And emergency responses, developing emergency responses. How could a person manage the health and emergency at the time of emergency? Or how health and safety advisor effectively manage the emergency? That's a type of question. Training recommendation, what type of training can be delivered at different occasion, and what are the occasions to different training for different people. The other one is, what are the topics to be included in a induction training program. Regarding the reporting accident, why the reporting is important, why preserving scene is important, why accident scene must be secured, what are the controls to be implemented to prevent further accident, what are the administrative control measures that could be put in place to prevent the recurrence of the accident, what are the monitoring and measuring activities, what are the lagging indicators, what are the leading indicators. And regarding accident and incident investigation, there are some questions. Management failures that could lead to incident or that could lead to accident, health and safety management review. That's all. So these are the 30 important topics for your next examination, and I'm here sharing repeated questions from previous question paper. uh, Most of the candidates have doubt regarding how you can answer each question, what level of information is needed in your answer paper, how you need to answer those questions, like do I want to make it bulletin points, or do I want to make it paragraphs? So uh, I know you have many questions regarding this answering. The best solution, the best guide for this is NEBOSH's published learner feedback. It is available in their official website. It's quite old. It's published in November 20, and it is a detailed advice and indication of the types of answers that would attract credit and those would not for the open book examination for NG1, IG1, NGC1, and IGC1 units. So it explains how you need to answer those questions. What is what kind of answer is expecting by the examiner. So I'm just scrolling down. I don't want to waste time by explaining these instructions. So here there is a scenario, there is a detailed scenario. This question is asked in August 2020, and there are some tasks. You can read this task, you can download this file from official website. If you want to search that, you can search learner feedback in their official website, or else you can find this file under resource section. If I'm not wrong, you can find it under resource section, learner feedback. Then yeah, see, there are some criteria. So there are some assessment criteria. It is explained here. You can read those points. So everything's explained here. So let's get back to those points here. Repeated questions. Repeated question from previous question paper. One of the major repeated questions is financial arguments for health and safety improvement. Task 2 of October 2020 is asked the same question. Task 1 of August 2020 asked the same question. Contractor management, these are the tasks, these are the question paper. Then health and safety induction for contractors, workers' responsibilities, health and safety management system. It is asked in many question paper, but the questions would be varied. That means sometimes the question would ask like what are the likely failures of organization for communicating outputs and objectives of health and safety management system. Sometimes that would be the questions. Some other time the questions would be is the health and safety management system okay here? If not, what you can recommend? The basic thing is you must aware of health and safety management system. You must know how it works, what are the benefits, everything, what are the elements of the system, everything. The management failures, there are many questions regarding management failures. Role of policy in health and safety management, That's not quite repetitive. Still, there's a chance for your next exam. Safety culture, it's quite repetitive questions. I think I have taken only 5 question paper here. All question papers asked this health and safety culture. Either it would be positive culture indicators or it would be negative culture indicators. So don't underestimate this question. Sometimes it is asked for 25 marks, sometimes 25 marks, that is a 1 by 4th of your total mark, and sometimes it is asked for 15 marks, sometimes it is asked for 10 marks. So you can have a very close look on this topic. It's quite easy, it's very simple to get full mark on this question. Influence of workers behavior, individual human factors or organizational factors and such, sometimes job factors which influenced on workers behavior. Training, risk assessment, accident investigation, incident scene preservation or securing the scene, reporting accident, first aid arrangements. Okay, that's all. So thank you for watching this video. I'm not explaining each and everything here, so it takes too much time, but I hope I could give you a guidance. If you could find this video helpful, you can share to your friends. And if you have any doubt regarding this question and answer, you can comment down below. I'm more than happy to assist you for your learning. Okay, bye. Happy learning.